on me for a while. They were on me for about total they were on me for about 10 years, due to the fact that I had 5 family members that were those guys.
With your, you can pass for Caucasian with blonde hair.
Yeah, it could, exactly. I used to cover up my tattoos with makeup. I used to do a lot of things. Sometimes I have my mustache trimmed real small, or I let my goatee and mustache and I'll shave it real thin. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wear glasses. I've had red hair before. Yeah, I had red hair before. They were looking for me for a double murder, and I changed my hair to red. But they ended up busting my homie. It's just that me and him had the same first name.
Oh. So in prison, which you spent half your life in, right?
Yes.
In prison. How different is the gang world than outside?
How different is gang world? Out here, there's more room to get around. There's more things you can do and get away with, because you can duck and hide and maneuver. In prison, you ain't going nowhere. You can't hide, you can't duck. You gotta face everything head on. The way I learned it best is, if you did it, you did it. There's one thing I did. They asked me to stab somebody. I ended up stabbing him. And then the other guy asked me, why did you stab him? So I felt it was the right thing to do, But I was the type of person, if I did something wrong, well, then stab me, And due to the fact that I carried myself at a certain level, well, my punishment was severe. My punishment wasn't do 50 push-ups or do 113 burpees. My punishment was they would get a knife and maybe they would make the handle. They'd make the handle about 5 inches long, and you got the 7-inch knife, so they would leave maybe about 1.5 inches out, and they would stab you with that. And that's just to check you, more or less. That's just, don't do that again. I wouldn't get beat down, I wouldn't get regulated. Yeah, because I knew better. I had been in prison. There was no excuse for this black dude bought an ice cream, and I went and got his ice cream and took a bite. I know better than that. But if I did take a bite, well, then my punishment would be severely. I've been stabbed twice, just getting checked, and each time I got stabbed about 7 times. But it was just because I needed to get checked in a level that I carried myself on. I already been in prison 5 times. There was no excuse for me, more or less. And I'm a strong believer in that. I'm a strong believer in you get punished we'll say at this level because you carry yourself at this level. A lot of things can be told, but in a certain way. There's information I can give you, but there's certain vital information that I can't give you. As in names, places, but I can speak things I did, in my life, and I did it all. I've heard about things that dudes did in prison. Like I heard about a guy that they sent 4 dudes to stab this guy, and he stabbed them all. Well, when that came about to me, and they sent 4 dudes at me, I did the same thing. I stabbed all 4 of them, and they were supposed to come and get me, and I ended up stabbing all of them. So apparently they sent the wrong guys to get at me. So what they did was they didn't try it again, you know what I mean? And that was simply out of hate, out of people just not liking me, not liking the way I did things. But like I was saying, I was 19 years old in prison, and I was running all the Centinela, and I was level 4 and level 3, and I was only 19 years old. You know what I mean? And I was speaking to gentlemen that were 45, 50, been in prison like 10, 15 years, and I had more rank than them. For the simple fact was the way I carried myself,
It has to do with respect you
and you earn, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I went through county jail, and the first time I went through, I didn't really do anything in general. I did my time and got out. The second time I went through, I went balls out. I stabbed everybody and anything, you know what I mean? And I ran 5 prisons, the whole prison. Every yard, every dude, I was in charge of everybody. I ran Centinela, Ironwood, Chuckawalla, Tehachapi, and Delano. And I'm talking about all 5. Every dude on there, I was responsible for all of them. And I was 23 years old, 24 years old, and there was a lot of times that dude got into it with the Muslim brothers, and they don't play. The Muslims, they don't play, especially on level 4, And one of the homies I left in charge because I went to a family visit. When I came back, this dude just totally disrespected these individuals, and they wanted to take his win. Doing that, they were lifers. They didn't care. They didn't kill this fool. So I had to get at the Muslim guy, and he's an older guy, and I said, yeah, apparently I heard that you wanted someone to talk to that was in charge here. He said, yeah, can you get him? I said, well, yeah, I'm that guy, He looked at me, he's like, man, how old are you? And I said, they just put a number, man. And the way I approached him was I said, excuse me, it'd be highly appreciated if I can get a little bit of your time and understanding, And when I approached him in that fashion, he's a lot quicker to speak to me. He spoke to me, we resolved everything, and I had little homie removed, because he did disrespect the man, But I was 23 years old at that time, you know what I mean? And I was already running in prison. So, you know, I got out here and I ran 3 cities in Orange County, and I'm from LA. So, you know, when I got out of prison the first time, you know, they knew of my reputation. When I was a youngster, I earned my bones in the hood by finding people that couldn't get found. In other words, I was the guy that they called when this guy wanted to make connections and they wanted him found. Like I said, I used to change my hair color, change my name, my appearance, and everything. Well, one time we had this girl. She was moving pounds of glass, pounds, moving maybe 6-7 pounds a day. And nobody, glass is crystal meth, and nobody could get close to her. So I sat back and I thought, how could I get close to this woman? You know what I mean? So what I did was I went and changed my appearance. I went and borrowed an ounce of glass that was powerful. It was pure, no cutting or nothing. So I got that ounce of glass. I went to this girl's house and knocked on the door. They opened the door. I went in there and I spoke to her. You know, I introduced myself as somebody totally different because I knew she was on top of her game. She didn't want nobody to get close to her. The way I got closer was I went in there. I got on the phone, had a fake conversation, told this guy, hey man, send that 15 grand over here, send a 10 over here. So now she's listening. So what I did was I got the ounce of dope and I threw it on the table, boom. And I told her, go ahead, man, go ahead and try that. So on the way out the door, she said, hey, you forgot your ounce of dope. I said, no, that's nothing. I get that constantly, you can have that. So what I did is I gave it to her. Really, I borrowed that ounce from somebody. But I used it so that she would see that that was nothing to me. Because I wanted to get to the pounds, because that's what she was dealing at. Nobody could get close to her. So I left the pounds there, I left her my number. I knew she was going to get high. She called me about 15 minutes later. She said, damn, this shit is pure. How can I get more of it? I said, it depends on what you want. You know, I wanted to get her up to the pounds due to the fact that she was only saying she was dealing ounces, but I knew she was dealing pounds. So she called me the following day about 10 in the morning. She tells me if I can come over. I go over and I get there. And when I get inside, she's sitting with 2 individuals. Now, I know these 2 individuals have a weapon because I have a weapon myself. But what happens is she has to use the bathroom, so she excuses herself. So at that time, it gave me the opportunity to talk to these 2 individuals, which these 2 individuals were her torpedoes. In other words, they were used to protect her. But now I needed to get at them, excluding her. So I spoke to them in Nawa. And what Nawa is, it's the Aztec language. And I knew that these dudes knew Nawa because previously I knew of one guy, his reputation, and who he was. So I spoke to him in Nawa. The other one didn't know Nawa. So as I'm speaking to this guy in Nawa, the other guy don't understand what we're talking about. But what I'm really doing is I'm basing this guy up, and they didn't know who I am, who I represent, and who I work for. Because he's unaware of what I'm doing. I'm letting him know who I am there. I'm there to take over her business, keep him as a torpedo, but yet I'm going to take over her business. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to infiltrate on what she does. So she came back into the room. Now I have one of her torpedoes on my side. But he's really working for her. And now this is my inside man. This is how I'm getting in. I didn't use a woman. I didn't use nobody. I used an individual that was protecting her. And that was my way in. So what happened when she came out the shower, we talked a little bit. Now he's on my team. So what we did was we got her to do a deal for 5 pounds. And what happened was we went to the Starbucks. All we did was we were switching cars. She had one car with all the dope in it. And she had another car that was the same color, same brand, mark and everything. So what happened was she ended up giving the keys to the individual who was taking care of her. But all along, he was working for me. He had already got paid. So we ended up getting her for 5 pounds. 5 pounds of glass. Took her out of business. Stepped in her house, took over. Made her forced to sign the house over to us. She signed her house over, she signed her car over. Matter of fact, we even kept her dogs, 2 of her dogs that she had at home. Well, the bitch got boasty after a while. She seen us in her house, took over business, we're dealing out of her house, we're selling women out of there, we're selling drugs out of there, we're selling guns out of there. But one day she comes back. She sits there and she's crying on her couch. And she had all this. She had pounds of weed, she had pounds of dope, she had nice cars. Now she paid all the way down to 0. And the reason why we got this broad was for the simple fact that she worked 10 years alone on just saying that she took care of my uncle. She never sent him $1, but she had his backing because of the fact that once you get so big and you start dealing pounds, well, you have a lot of people that will be on your every beck and call. You also have motherfuckers that wait in their hand just to kill this dude for an ounce of dope, just because this girl has so much dope. Well, she had so much dope, so much clout around her that once we took all that, we shrank her down to practically nothing. So she went from being way up here to way down here. You know what I mean? And after a while, she got real boasty, real boasty. So what we did was we set her up with an amount of dope. She got busted with like 3 pounds of dope and the 30 grams. So she got busted. They sent her away for 20 years. She just got out about 2 years ago, and we just let her back in. Because I still do my thing, I do it from a distance now. I'm in charge. I'm sitting what they call in the back line. You know, I let everybody go in the front. Dealing, yeah, you call me shots all you want. Yeah, you can tell me running everything. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's really me, but I always have a front man. You know, like I stay to him. I tell him I got things I did where individuals wouldn't even fathom the idea. I mean, of how this was done. Like I did something in 3 days that 7 fools couldn't do in 19 months coming out of Pelican Bay. And that was with that girl. No one could get close to her. Nobody could do anything. But the way I played her was I got inside with her, I got in her business, and then what I did was I created an army without her even knowing it. So I took everything she had. Everything. You know, everything. All her dope, her money. I got a Rolex watch out of it, a herringbone chain, brand new 2005 Nissan Pathfinder. Just with this. No physical harm came to nobody. It was all mental. You know, I had to get inside her head. You know, and that was like one of the best things I did because it earned me a lot of bones. It earned me a lot of, a lot of respect, a lot of clout. You know what I mean? And also my name got changed. I used to be Casper from Pocahontas. Now they call me Johnny Casper because they want to simplify who they're coming to get. Because there's 5 of us. There's 5 Caspers, but they changed my name to Johnny Casper. And when you're from a gang and you're in prison, you can't change it. Because if you change your name, something's wrong. Either you're hiding, you told on somebody, you just can't be from the gang and change your name. I didn't change my name, they changed my name. So now they call me Johnny Casper, JC for short, you know? But to be honest with you, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier for the mob. I'm a soldier, you know? I've been one for, we'll say, 20 years now. I was one since 1993. And I've been in trouble for stating this. I've been scolded very, very bad. Verbal tongue lashing. Because I felt that you're supposed to go around and say, this is me, look at me.
70.
No, a real soldier stays in the cut, stays back in the cut. When it's time, you come out and handle your business. But you shouldn't put yourself on front. I was the kind of individual like everybody else. I wanted everybody to see me. Like the Teflon bound, look at me, look what I'm doing. And I wanted that. And I got scolded very, very harshly for doing that. You know, so now I necessarily don't do that unless it has to be put out there. And I have the talent like out here. In all of downtown in Skid Row, I'm the last Mexican individual that they'll come at. Something needs to get done. In all of Skid Row, I got more juice than anybody around here. I don't say that boastfully or look at me, you know, I'm speaking the real one, that individual you're gonna talk to, and Mexican individual. When it comes down to the last man you're gonna talk to, I'll be the last one. Yeah, I'll make the final shot. No, not at all. No, only I can get myself in trouble, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's no problem, you know. I'll speak about what I gotta speak about. I have that respect. No, and I have the right to speak about things that I did myself, you know what I mean? Because I have a ton of shit that I did for the cause, for the school, for the mob, you know, for certain things that I did. And like I say, out here, I'm the last man on the totem pole. When you get to the last man, you want to speak to the last individual, it's going to be me. There might be 10 guys in front of me, but the last guy you're going to speak to and get a shot is for me. I'm going to be the last one that calls a shot. You know, whether it's going to happen or whether it's not. Whether this guy got to move out of his fucking tent and get off the street. You know what I mean? I'm like one of the only Mexican individuals that can say dope anywhere right here. Really, we're limited to one street town. This thing on the street, any corner, anywhere. I don't. There's certain parts I won't go like. Let's say, for instance, San Pedro and San Julian, like on 6, I won't sell a dime bag right there. Because I know that. I'm not supposed to sell. Or I believe that individuals are selling. I'm limited to where I actually have to sell with me. Because I got the respect, you know, I'm shining about these guys. I can sell on any street corner I want. I can move on any street I want. Because in fact, I know what to go to and who to get at. Who runs what street. And they're falling good, you know. They're trying to make wax right now. They're cooking in a tent. They blew up on them. And he got burned all his legs, after his arms. Weed. They do weed, remember, they're training the weed for the juices, nutrients that are in it. What it is, it's key. It's the THC that's on it. They have to boil it at a certain temperature, and you got to use a certain type of gas. You know, if you get cheap gas, then you burn your shit, and it tastes like gas. But if you get that real expensive gas, it runs you like $80 a can. You know, that shit right there burns so fine and so clean that your stuff comes back clear. And it's really clear. The clearer the better. I got 2 reviews quickly right now, but one of them just really fucked up.
What's the closest you ever come to dying?
Here's like even down on myself. Shit, I got stabbed in my neck. Oh, I got my throat cut from all the way across. My whole throat got cut. They tried to carjack me in Compton. Yeah, this one right here. This was discipline. This one I'm proud of. Yeah, this is discipline. This is to know, you know, this is saying too much. Your name's like too much. You know, when I did something that I knew I shouldn't have did, the guy that did it was my best friend today. Because I felt that he gave me action and remaining real. You know, because he could have did much, much more. But this right here, this is just a check. No, not at all. Not at all, no. This one I got checked. This was for something I did wrong. This one right here, I got carjacked. He put my throat all the way across. He was behind me, he had a knife to my throat. He started taking me across. I was like, shit, Compton Crips. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're at the top of the food chain. Oh, yeah, they're at the top of the food chain. Yeah, I walked through the street by myself for hours of the night. A lot of individuals tell me, why do you do it? Why do you walk through these certain streets, man, when you know that you're like something? I said, I'm gonna walk down there regardless. Give a fuck what street it is. I mean, I walk any yard, I walk any street, any hood, you know, because of the fact that I'm not there to cause any harm. If I'm there, I mean, they can talk to who's running shit right there to fix what the fuck they're doing. I'm there for a certain reason. If somebody sees me in their hood and they know me, they know I'm there for a certain reason. I'm there to either talk to the guys that are in charge, or I'm there to fucking scold them, and I'm there to pick up some cars and look at this and that. And they're gonna give it up. You know, there's times I walk in and, you know, individuals say he knew me, he didn't even know me. But I sat there and talked to the guy, gave him a different name and everything, and then when I was tired of talking to him, I said, you know who you're talking to? The person you said you were taking care of. So now he's in trouble. Took his car, his guns, money, everything. I didn't know if he could do his woman out of his house. It wasn't his wife, but it was a girl that he was being with. I took her from him right there on the spot. For the simple fact that he was stating he was being rent and he was taking care of us and he was getting paid. You know, there's a lot of individuals that do that. You know, you might be selling pounds of dope, but when I ask you, you tell me you're selling diamonds. But I already know your whole business. I already infiltrated his business. I already talked to all your clientele too. You gave them dope. You give people who use dope. You give them dope. They tell you anything they want. You just keep on building information, giving them more dope. They tell you anything you want to know. So every time I approach somebody about a situation, I know all the outs and ins, the rights and lefts, the ups and downs. I know all about their business. So I was asking them questions to see how much they would lie to me, what type of false information they would give me. And a lot of 9 times out of 10, they would lie to me. You know what I mean? And I would find out their mind. I would decide how much I wanted to, you know, tax them for. You know, I've been in the county jail where I could do shit all the way down to his toothpaste. All the way down to his toothpaste. I had him beat him 2 times a day for a whole month straight. You know, it's different. The strokes run for different folks. You know what I mean? I've been in so many situations. That's it. I run my gang, my area, prisons, bars, tears. You know what I mean? I did it all. And 9 out of 10, you know, 98.9% just fuck up that run yards. They're no longer any good. They're SMY now. They rock it up. You know, 46 years old, and I'm still on the main line. They're still active, hell yeah. And around here, like, people
What's that?
But the way I do it is I just go through and treat an individual the way he treats me. I don't give a fuck if it's wanted by a mom, but it's wanted by a hood. As long as his name will come to he's cool. You know, you're like, I used to tell people on yards. I used to hit yards, and I hit a yard and the fools would see me there. And they would start acting funny and everything. Finally, they get at me and say, hey man, I'm doing this right, I'm doing that right. I don't give a fuck what you're doing out here. You know, I know you're here, and I know that, you know, I know what's up with you, dog. I know I'm just letting you know I'm doing everything right. I said, look, let's put it like this. The only thing you gotta worry about is the kite comes with my name on the outside and your name on the inside. That's the only thing you gotta worry about. Other than that, you're cool. Just remember, if the kite comes and it has my name on the outside and your name on the inside, or you're in trouble. The kite is in other words, no. You know, saying no. You might get it, write it in the program. Pick it up his ass, take it to the Delano, pass it off to somebody in Delano, put his ass, brings it to me, and it's a no for me that came all the way from the Bay. I'm like, down
113.
2 months to get to that.